All right, guys, you're live. I think we have internet.
Hey, guess what? Internet, schminternet, we don't even know if we're live or not because it is not working in
Yeah.
this town. Go figure.
This show might be completely off the rails in so many ways.
This cannot be because it's River Bowl week. It is game time.
It is River Bowl week,
Look
and
at
it is wild.
It worked in my favor. You can't even see Mohave because it's something in the background that's taking away the Mohave.
So
Let's go, River
I expected that, so I brought it back up. So
Look at this.
Any reason to show his muscles.
That's funny.
Welcome to the Peck Show.
yeah, I really did
It's-
expect it, and I was like, it won't be that bad. But there's like a block in my chest.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't know what
something
this is.
in the background that's
But I am
blocking
watching
Mojave. I mean, go figure that. 8-0, baby. 8-0 over here. 8-0. Ooh, yeah, you want to bring me out? Let's go. Let's go.
You know, I like when you do this because it
Oh,
makes
boy.
me look a lot larger.
That's funny.
I'm not that big a guy, but
This is my favorite show.
so it is River Bowl week. It should be an absolutely insane atmosphere. I've been to games for both teams, and it's been the best crowds I've ever seen for both of them individually, and now to play each other. And what is
Let's
actually,
go.
I'll give you the football breakdown of where this lands in
The
terms
skinny
of
of it.
like importance. But River Valley is undefeated.
Yeah.
Mojave
First
is
time, I think, in years. I don't even know.
6-2.
Let's go. Let's go. I mean,
Actually ranked higher in most polls because of strength of schedule. Both undefeated in their conference.
let's go.
So this game will
This is a
essentially
big game.
determine who, and I don't know if River Valley even plays a conference game after this, but Mohave does not. And so this will essentially determine
Like where
conference
everyone kinda
championship.
falls.
So it's going
There's
to
a
be
lot on the line
an
here.
absolutely bonkers game. Crazy. River Valley is very balanced, very disciplined, and really, really a nice team. And Mohave is getting healthier. Got a bunch of guys back.
You guys haven't stopped even with injuries and things. I mean, you guys
And I'm gonna
have
tell ya,
ran forward.
When they're healthy, they're nasty.
I know.
They're nasty. So
Game
it's-
on, game on.
it's going to
That's
be a
what I
good
have
one.
to say.
Yeah, it's
It
going
is
to be a
gonna
good one. And my baby boy is cleared. He's practicing this week, and he's
Oh,
fingers
of
crossed.
course you got him cleared for this game.
I got him
really?
cleared. I would listen. This was such a hard deal to be like, I don't know, son, your arm looks like it works. Can we do this or not? And you got to remember, like, you know, your
Long
job is
term.
crushing other humans with your body, and like when you got a broken collarbone, it's kind of hard.
Well,
you
the
know.
player in you says, just go out and do it. But the dad
Yeah.
in you is like, yeah, we got to wait till you're good.
Yeah, so
We
it,
gotta wait
you
till
know,
you're good.
I know there's a lot going on this weekend, but I'll tell you, Friday night, you're not going to find a athletic atmosphere in Mohave County that's going to be like this thing. If you're at like the shovel game, it was bonkers. I know that there's some other good like rivalry type games, but
This is it.
This is a good
20
one.
miles apart
This
or
is
whatever
it.
it is, this, you know, both teams are trending up. I think Mojave's, you know, so Mohave lost week 2, forfeited lack of players, and then hasn't lost since.
Yeah, that was not
So
even fair to
it's
count.
you know, records or whatever, but it's going to be an absolute dogfight of a
Yeah,
game,
they're
and
ready.
it's going to be fun. So
I'm excited. I mean,
Yeah.
we're always excited.
I'm
for
always
this
excited. I'm always excited for it, and it's such a weird deal. You know, I've done a bunch of athlete of the weeks. I've coached a bunch of kids on both sides, and it's such a bittersweet thing because to me, I always just think, God, if they all played on one team.
I know. We've been seeing
They
this
would
since
be
they've been 6
so
years
dominant,
old.
you know, like so dominant, and instead we beat the crap out of each other, and yeah,
Well, and most of these kids
And we will this
started on
week.
fields.
it's gonna be
Yeah, nobody's
Nasty.
going down easy.
yeah,
They
it's
call
gonna
it
be
a
nasty.
bloodbath. Bloodbath out
No,
there.
they don't call it a bloodbath.
There's got to be some blood out
Listen,
there.
No.
Trump got skewered for saying bloodbath. You're gonna get skewered for saying bloodbath. You can't say
Shut
bloodbath.
up.
All right.
It's
No, I mean, we always
Sounded
pray
good.
nobody gets hurt. And we know it's going to be a good fight. We
Yeah.
know that they're all going to go. They are all going to show up.
Absolutely,
It's going to be a great
so-
game. Nobody's going to win. If you're doing events on Friday night, I'm sorry, guys. Everybody's going to be at Riverville.
yeah, it should be, and it's actually kind of a bummer. Is Cornfest this week?
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
So they have
yeah.
a bunch of kids that work Cornfest, so it kind of draws some kids away, and that's kind of a bummer. But it's all for, you know, good cause, good purpose, and I don't think there'll be any shortage of bodies in the stands for this
No,
one.
No, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Proud of everybody.
Really, and you know, it's funny you say that while we're talking about these two teams. We'll talk about all of them, but Needles is undefeated. Malk, I believe, lost, but is a top seed in their playoffs.
Let's go.
Mojave is trending up. Like I said, 6-2, whatever they are, 5-2. I don't know. I can't keep track.
It's a lot.
River Valley undefeated. They're playing each other this week. Like, football in the area is really good. It's super fun.
Listen, we watched it. This is what all you parents do all these travel
Yeah.
ball teams for.
And then,
is
you get all these
things
youth
right
programs that are growing right now.
Here. They are. Turos
so,
is winning, going into
yeah.
Havasu, playing against Yuma, I believe.
Is it? Yuma's usually pretty tough, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny. I was gone for a couple days. And you're only gone for a couple days, but you feel like the whole world just keeps moving
Happens.
without you. But I had a great time. I went and visited. This is the craziest thing. My son went and visited a school that was literally 20 minutes from where I grew up. And I haven't lived in Pennsylvania since I was 12 years old. So to go back was a trip.
Yeah.
And I used to go to basketball camps here when I was
He's not even a baby boy no more.
No, he's not a baby boy anymore. But, yeah, that's Westminster. It just blows my mind that, there he is. There's my baby.
To take him and do this school stuff with him, and then really get to show him, what you talk about when you talk about leaves and pumpkin patches.
Yeah,
and,
we did it all.
grandma.
We went to a Steeler game. That was my nephew. Him and Ben got to go to a
Loved
Steeler
it.
game. It was a great game. They beat the Jets by like 20. It was kind of nice.
Great game.
Hey, what's better than that?
And then we went to a
sharing it with
pumpkin
your son
patch.
and your
Like, we
nephew?
knocked out this trip. We got everything accomplished, and had an absolutely great time. And I'll tell you, he loved the school. I think it immediately jumped to one of his tops that he's visited. So,
I love it.
and then
Well,
I
and
immediately
Grandma's out there,
took my
so-
little pin and I burst his bubble. I said, "All right, well that was fun. Now get ready to play football again."
Back at
Like,
it, fool.
all this is
Bring those
fun.
numbers.
It's really cool. Like, I'm sure some parents have got to experience it, but, when a coach talks highly of your kid and they want them at the school and yada, 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 and then you go, oh, yeah, well, don't forget how you got here. Playing
get to
ball.
work.
Yep,
Get to
playing
work.
ball. So
Especially
I'm very excited.
coming off an injury. Like
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't to say that, we always pray for all the injured athletes because it's hard to not be able to practice and play.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep yourself going forward.
And,
when that happens.
Mohave has a couple of key guys who are, they're right in the middle of that process. And, it's really hard to stay positive, stay locked in, not get drawn into the BS of everything. And then
Yeah.
really, like, if it's a kid who's been an athlete your whole life and all of a sudden you can't do what you've always done, it's really mentally challenging.
Yeah,
So,
it's scary for parents to watch
Yeah.
your children go through that. It's scary to keep them focused and moving forward.
Yep.
Short
So,
time, but it feels like a long time
yeah.
for them.
But either way, Benjamin does have a good week of practice and gets back on the field. He'll have this week and next week. If they manage to win both those games, they should be playoff bound. Have a third game, and you get in the playoffs, you get in a tournament. You always got a chance to win and make a run. So that group is, and we always act like we don't know this, but that group has been scrappy and tough and overachieving their entire football lives.
Yeah.
Since they were little kids that nobody, started when they were Firebirds. Then they went to Vegas. Then they went to Florida. Then they went to high school.
Yeah.
Mojave was 0-10 their first year there. And,
Yeah.
like, everybody forgets, this group is,
No.
their whole thing is overcoming
Everybody
odds.
knows.
Yeah.
And if you don't, well, that's sad.
Yeah, and then a lot of those same kids are River Valley kids too. So it's why it's going to be such a great game. Like,
Yeah.
that youth era had such an impact on athletics around here, and it's going to be a good one. So
You don't see that kind of travel football.
No.
Just like it
I don't know if you'll
does.
ever see it again. To be honest,
Yeah.
it was
Well,
a real special time and special group of people, and I hope that someone does replicate that. But
Yeah,
it makes a huge difference.
it does. It's life changing. I mean, we're seeing the impact of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to be
and,
all of it.
You know,
got
like
to do all
very
of it.
seldom. Yeah, I got to do a lot of it. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. It's probably
It's where the bond comes with your group of kids. And
it'll probably be
nobody
one of those
can
things I look
change
back
that.
on in, old man telling stories about what a great time it was and being a part of so many fun things with these kids, including, like, hopefully sending my own kid off to play college football. But, and there's a lot of kids that have that opportunity. So
Yeah, it's exciting.
very exciting.
Again, anytime you see these athletes in this small little town that people used to think you couldn't go anywhere,
Yeah.
they're going places. Baseball. I mean, we're seeing it in all fields, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
know how.
Mohave Community College has a soccer team. They play a playoff game on the 29th here next Tuesday. So that's
Inaugural
exciting.
season, super cool. Yeah.
I think that they're going to work on basketball next. Like, you know.
Yeah, that one makes the most sense. It's a lot cheaper than football or
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah.
You're like, here's some shorts, here's some shoes, go have
play.
fun. You know, when I went to junior college and played basketball, I was so shocked. Like, they literally just handed you shoes, handed you socks, handed you, this is what you wear, here's your shirt, here's your whatever. Oh,
Go
you
for
rolled
it.
your ankle, here's a top-of-the-line ankle brace, here's your this, here's your that. And then you went to these other schools who had football programs.
Oh, no.
And they had like a whole wing dedicated to their football equipment, football this, football that.
So much more equipment that you need.
Yeah, it's a very, very expensive sport. One of the things that was really cool about the school we just went to was their facilities were awesome. So it
It's
was
mind-blowing when
it was
the kids
game
get to
day.
see the
It was their
difference.
homecoming. It was the 50th anniversary, some championship day one, and so it was the place literally was like standing room only on campus. It was super cool.
All the old guys were there.
All the old guys were there, and Benjamin out there making friends and doing his thing.
Yeah.
But we got to tour the facility, and you go in, and they have like a legit, you know, probably not pro, but training room, like, you know, 10 training tables, people, players at everything, getting taped, getting done, equipment thing, get all your stuff. Like,
Wild.
it's not like a parent where you're like, hey, do you
Like,
have your
"Hey,
jersey and
come
your
here."
mouthpiece? You're like, no, you have an equipment room, an equipment staff. It was
It's
really,
legit.
really cool. So I hope my son gets to experience it somehow.
Me too. Let's go. Senior year. Wow. Don't
Yeah.
cry. Don't cry. You're going to cry. Because it's
Well, I'm not going to cry now. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to cry at graduation. But I might cry on Friday night.
last
You know,
game on the
Ben
field,
obviously through a lot with him in general, and then getting old, you get reflective, and then having to come back from an injury, and then, you know.
Well, getting to go to your hometown and kind of experience, like, that's a whole nother level of
Yeah,
pride
super fun.
and
was really cool.
storytelling and grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Halloween time.
Halloween time.
Halloween time. All of the.
So this is the football edition. Are we doing a
Yeah.
Halloween edition next week?
Yes, we have something. It's
Oh,
gonna be
no.
exciting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real
Oh,
fun.
no.
Yeah.
What did you guys do while I was
Oh
gone?
boy,
Can't even
You're not
tell
telling
you.
me? Are you guys going to scare me?
you don't get scared.
I don't
Did
like
you
being
see-
scared.
So we got Maria. The haunted house got me. She says that she's gonna get me. I'm a little scared. She looks pretty evil. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Oatman got me. We're fine. She's like, no.
Yeah, she's not
We're
happy
not.
with you
Yeah.
about that scare. That was a real scare.
It was
We
real.
go to
Yeah.
It was a
AOBI.
great video. It was
oh my
hilarious.
god, I still die when I laugh. The unedited version, guys, is
Oh
too
yeah.
many cuss words. You couldn't even play it.
Too many beeps.
Maybe we need to leak it out, and
Oh boy.
yeah, we'll leak it out, and I'll be like, oh no, I
TMZ.
posted the wrong one.
yes.
Yeah, that'd be
It would be a
hilarious.
good TikTok one, actually. Not for Finley, obviously, with cuss words, but
Right, yeah.
for our own.
Yeah.
Dying. I'm still dying.
So what'd you guys do while I was gone?
So we went to AOBI. What else did we do?
Did you guys
Friday-
miss me?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
That didn't sound very
No.
serious.
We didn't even get a text from you. I
Aganda was like, yeah.
Hey, you're usually not on vacation and not texting us because when you're on vacation, you're usually still like, "What are you guys doing? What's up, people?" I was like, "Oh, he is in it.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jeff.
Yeah, I didn't
we
think
got
I didn't
this."
think he's gonna make it this morning. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
got back at like, I don't know, 12:30ish.
do you want to know the funnest thing that we did Friday?
Oh, yeah.
So we went out
Am
on
I gonna
Thursday.
have to talk to HR after this?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
We went out Thursday to Oatman to the haunted house space, which is the Diggins, Desert Diggins.
Yeah.
So it's kind of where it is. So he showed us around. That was fun. He has this snake that scares the crap out of people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
for the show, we got two scares out of people. So one lady was walking, and I'm like, "Have you seen the snake?" I knew that she would be good energy, and then they watched us do that to her, and an older brother says, "Hey, my sister's coming around the corner. Like, can we get her too?" I was like, "Yes, let's do this." So it was good. And
You have
then
to-
we
you have
walked
to
through the
watch it.
mine. One of the kids scared me in there, but I will say that, I mean, you've talked about being in Oatman when it's dark. But can you imagine
Eerie.
being in Oatman when the whole entire town is trying to scare the crap out of you? It is worth every $15 that you were going to spend there. Do not miss it.
Danae Dixon says, if you are doing Oatman Halloween night, pick me up on the way.
You know that
There
I'm
you go.
not.
There's
I'm
your
sissy
ride.
girl. You know this, Danae. This is a situation. We go during the day.
Listen, I say you pick some people up and go.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
I'll film it.
Put that thing live and just
Yes. Oh boy.
So they
Internet
say that
gold.
the street. It starts at the streets. It starts as people walking around in the streets.
I think my daughter would kill me if I dragged her out there.
Yeah, it's not.
She's like me. She does not enjoy.
I mean, I
surprises.
feel like I should go because I want to support them. Because Danae, as you know, it's going to be wild.
It is.
It has to be the top for sure. Look, at already having anxiety.
Oh boy.
Jeff, you should go. Go.
No, I will film it. I'll be behind you though. You get
He'll
scared.
be screaming too. We get scared.
What day is Halloween actually on?
31st, silly.
Yeah, but what day is that? I mean,
Thursday.
Like Thursday. Ugh. What a terrible day for Halloween.
Yeah.
So
about
long's
that-
on like a Friday or Saturday.
No, it's always on a Thursday.
Yeah, Christy, about that snake. Did you
Lame.
tell him how scared we got?
Yeah.
How he got us?
Well, we were kind of bummed because
we didn't film it.
we fell for the snake
We fell
situation.
hard.
Yeah, and so basically underneath like a shelf, he has a snake come out as you're looking at the snake in this thing.
He kicks it out.
Literally, we both screamed and jumped like little baby girls. But they didn't video
I didn't
us.
scream like that.
Yes,
I said
he
a few.
did.
No
I said a
video
few-
didn't happen.
I said a few
I
bad
know.
I was
words.
brave
like,
and fearless.
Oh gosh, I
was like,
wish you would have had it.
I wish you
Yeah.
would have videoed
It was
that
so
because it
funny.
was funny.
It was.
Well, what else we got going on? Obviously, we got
Bunch
Corn
of events
Fest. We
coming
got
up.
Halloween. We
Halloween Day, we get to do the show at the greenhouse.
Oh
We
yeah.
know it's haunted.
Mhm.
We told you the stories, so I'm really curious to see what happens Halloween Day.
Yeah. She's curious. I'm not.
Just like
I'm-
last
I'm-
time,
I'm
I
just
just had to
ready
have
to
an
get out of it.
exorcism on my camera.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
ready to get out of there at
Just
that
gonna
point.
swing by the church on the way back and get some holy water. And
Yes.
Say a prayer.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Triple Farms is doing their whole big event. They are doing it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I believe, up until Thanksgiving, till Halloween. So that is, they take you through the pumpkin patch and do all that fun
Listen,
stuff. So get
I'm gonna
those
tell ya,
kids down there.
I always thought it was cool, but after going to that apple orchard, pumpkin patch, and corn maze back home, go take your kids to it. It's so much fun. I took
Yeah.
my 18-year-old kid to
And
it.
he lived it.
He had a blast. There's at one point he's sitting there, and he's eating apple cider from the place, eating apple-flavored ice cream. After eating
He was all
apples,
in.
like straight up went and picked apples, just eating apples. And
Well, and I heard it was Apple Day when you posted
it was
that.
National Apple Day. I didn't even know. Like, Bree told me. I had
I
no
was like,
idea.
Yes, Bree, yes.
I was like, are you messing with me? Like,
Well,
weird
they
prank.
even went so far down there. You talked about the cornfields being, you go into a maze. So they even have that. So make sure you get the kids down there.
So
please,
fun.
Please, please. Do
Yep.
not miss out on the memories.
Go out, check it out. It
Great
is
time to support a small business. Great time to get the kids and make
as a
memories.
grumpy old guy, I tell you, it's not a ton of fun for me, but man, going and doing with your kids is a blast.
I think he liked it. He's just
I do. I literally was like, I felt like such a dork. I'm driving around. I'm like, see, I told you it's awesome. I told you this is cool. Like, and so the
I
little
remember this.
little college, 15 minutes from where I grew up, like goes right through Amish country, and so you're like, there's a straight up Amish farm, a dude in a buggy, like, and they're not.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The real
15,
deal,
like,
yeah.
people are like, oh, I'm from the country. I'm like, no, I'm literally like we grew
literally.
up out in the farms.
in the sticks.
Yeah, and so you drive from a fairly busy little town in Hermitage, and you drive out 15 minutes, and you go through farmland, woods, Amish country, and then boom, you're in another little town. They got this little college, and there's a bunch of obviously
wild.
old mills and factories and
The
things like that.
trees
but
looked beautiful.
I know.
A lot
That's
of,
the
a
one
lot of
thing
green,
you
yeah.
miss around
It's
here.
my
is
absolute
you don't
favorite
get
thing.
it.
Yeah.
We don't get the change.
no
of
green
Fall
out
is
here.
the best season by far. It's football, change of weather, all the cool holidays, hunting season.
And you hit the Steelers. Couldn't have dreamed up a trip like
yeah,
that.
that was a way better vacation than I thought it would be.
Danae has something to say. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
What did she say?
she wants you to, I guess, promote this. We are doing a Halloween line dancing with costume contest
Tonight?
Tuesday the 29th and
Tuesday.
Halloween trivia the 30th at Los Lobos.
Listen, I don't know what kind of costumes
Great
you're gonna
events
get.
there.
I want to see like all the really done up costumes
Oh,
doing
yeah.
line dancing, like
That
you
should
know
be fun.
Jason out there doing line dancing, or Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger or something.
Yeah.
So that's
It'd be
Tuesday
hilarious.
and Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday.
It's going to be Tuesday the 29th, and then the trivia is going to be the 30th.
Oh, yes. Listen, if you are ever bored, Danae at Los Logos will keep you busy. They have events all the time, and
Yes.
it is so fun. We went to bingo there. Good Lord, it was a great time.
Okay.
That sounds like you guys did.
And Danae can sing.
That sounds like there's inside
Danae
information.
can
Yeah,
there.
there-
sing.
Sounds like she's hiding some stuff in there.
Well, we went to karaoke because they do karaoke in the other room. So you literally go to bingo, then you end up at karaoke, and you know what that means. Then they do not tell a word.
She might.
No.
Post a video.
Picture it never happened.
Tag Christy.
Yeah, we need to see this.
What did Christy
Amy
sing?
Devine,
I
do
saw her now.
not post the video.
She
Amy
might.
Devine, what did Christy sing? We want video evidence. We will play it on the show next week.
No.
Post it in the comments. Tag us.
Yep.
We'll get a duet on the show next week. You ever
Email
seen
it.
my truck singing videos?
No.
They're horrendous. I was doing with my daughter, and obviously can't sing at all.
It's like when you sing in the shower.
Oh, listen, in the shower there's something to cover it up, but so I'll just be belting it out with my daughter, and then I'll always like look over at her, and she's just doing this.
She's like, oh, Dad.
what are you doing?
Like that. Keep your day job.
Oh yeah, no, she just laughs.
Do you
but-
like to drive by yourself? That's my favorite. I'm not really a traveler by myself. I don't love it. But what I do love about it when I get to do it is that I can turn on the craziest
You
songs
can sing any song
and
you want.
sing
Yes.
like I am in concert.
I don't like to drive by myself, but I also don't like driving with people. So, like if I'm traveling, I put on a podcast and I actually want to like listen to what's
you and
happening.
Your podcast.
It's a great way of taking information during dead time instead of singing terrible
Country
pop songs.
songs.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
like
all
a
about
podcast.
country.
You're all,
I'm like
"My
Reba
dog.
and Mac. Yeah.
I had whiskey in a bar.
Yes,
Who cares?
yes.
Shut up.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
terrible.
can sing.
I can't even tell
Not
who's who. All the crap sounds the same.
Take it back.
It's terrible. Yeah. We'll just go full troll here. Morgan Wallen's terrible. What's the
Whoa,
other
bro.
less fat guy?
Whoa.
Luke Combs. Same as he's just a fat Morgan Wallen. Like,
You listen here.
yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to? Obviously not country.
No, I do listen to a lot of country. I just don't listen to that country.
You like the twangy.
um,
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton's my favorite. Eric Church is up there.
Well, that's
and,
'cause Chris and you
I'm pretty
are
big
twins.
on Sturgill Simpson these days.
Oh, I like the old. I like Garth Brooks. I mean,
You like
he's my
90s country.
fave, yeah.
That might be
That's-
age related.
Could be.
Yes.
People are like,
What
how
are
do
you
you know every
doing?
song? Gage, do you have fake glasses?
Gage looks really professional today.
Come here. Let's show the
Oh.
guys.
Gage looks really professional.
Are you trying to look older and wiser?
Yeah.
I feel like you have your Halloween costume on.
Well, it depends. Are you on the River Valley side or Mohave side?
Ooh, that's crazy because I did go to both high schools, so it is.
That's a tough one then. That's a tough one.
I'm letting you guys into too much lore.
You
Well-
made the rotation, huh?
Not by choice. Let's just say that.
Well, you're
Yeah.
on the River Valley side, and you are in red, so
Let's just
True.
say it was
I'm
a
just
long
saying.
walk to River Valley had I had to do that.
Now Christy's flexing on you.
I know.
oh boy.
Look at that.
She's very aggressive.
Oh, we better flex up, Gage.
Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Welcome to this sunny, good day of good days. It's a
I
good
feel
day.
like if Gage sat down, he'd look like a weather newscaster.
Right, yeah. You could do weather for sure.
Yeah, we have the weather at 5 o'clock. Sports coming from you, Bob.
We'll just
Still
put the weather
horrible
map
out
up,
here.
and he'll be in.
Are getting bigger.
Yes.
The Steelers is getting bigger.
I thought we were supposed to have nicer days. Sunday was actually super beautiful. I smoked a pork shoulder for 10 hours. You actually would have been really
10
proud. of me.
hours. That's
10 hour
commitment.
smoke. 2:25. Started at 7 in the morning.
You're such a dad
Hey,
right now.
that's such a dad move.
That was so cool.
It's such a weird deal when you have to like if you want to eat, we'll do it for football games, but they're like 1 o'clock games, and so you have to start at like midnight. you
Yeah,
know?
see, that's commitment right
Oh,
there. Do you
it's
wake
so
up and spritz
annoying.
too, or do you just let it ride?
You gotta pop out every once in a while, but you
Yeah.
kind of just thug it out and hope for the best.
You're a man. Me, a boy, figuring out this man world, but
You're on your way, my friend.
we're
You're
getting
on
through
your
it.
way.
And sometimes that's all you can. That's all you can hope for. I get
Listen.
a little shoulder pain, but who doesn't?
So, Gage, what's going on in the room over there?
Good energy, good vibes, good deals, good people, and above all else, great leadership from Mr. Shane Pollock himself,
Hey,
helping out as much as possible.
I am going to buy you that burrito
You get
later.
lunch for
Hey-o.
Couldn't do it without him.
Also going in that way.
But it is great to see the work ethic that's going in, and then obviously we've shifted to just a better mindset all around, and I think that it is much more apparent.
Yeah, you guys are
Awesome.
doing a great job, and it's kind of fun because you're getting your first wave of hirees. So you get
Yes.
to shape them, mold them, train them.
My little cheeks.
That's
Whoa,
right.
Wait a second.
Not those cheeks.
wait a
Whoa.
second.
Whoa.
That's an HR problem,
Chicks.
Gage.
My little
No
chicks.
cheeks.
Oh, boy.
Not cheeks.
I didn't beat
Chicks.
that out.
Gage went straight cheeks.
I'm panicking. I'm not doing plans.
We've been doing this show for years and had less moments than Gage has in this 5 minutes here.
I don't know how you would have. This is crazy.
Explain to them what you do if they don't know what your room does.
We take what you guys are inquiring on over the phone, and we give you a call. We build relationships. We try to make it as easy as possible. That way, that if you guys are busy with life, because we know life happens, right? Things go on. You don't have time to step outside of your home, and you want to get majority of the process handled at home. We facilitate that for you. We make it easy.
They do make it easy, and I will tell you, they go to great lengths to make it easy for people, and I will just forewarn everyone that we do have actual live people at the end of these lines.
We do.
So every once in a while, you see a comment come in and somebody say some craziness.
We do.
Yeah.
We are
And you're
people.
like, whoa,
It's not a
this
recording.
is a real person. Like,
Yeah.
why would you say that? You know,
Dude,
like,
we are real people. Sometimes we get our feelings hurt too. You know,
That's
we feel
true.
things. And when you ask the AI out on a date, you are technically asking us out on a date. So
true.
just know we know that.
we have had both where people think people think our real people are AIs, and they think our AI is real people. But we have real people that handle your situation, talk to you, understand that every situation is unique,
Yes.
and try to customize it to your buying scenario.
Look how cute. Look how cute.
It's true.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
the
you.
glasses. Very
It is,
cute.
huh? Thank you. Parker got these for me, dude.
Oh, nice.
I love that little guy.
Yeah.
All right,
Butter ups to the boss.
you guys at home, you have a good day. Enjoy your week.
River Valley.
Gage out.
Come down and buy a car.
Oh,
RVHS
yeah.
Go find wins. Say
What
it,
about-
say it, say it.
Crushed online because I also went there.
Let's go.
All right.
He went everywhere.
got-
Gage gets around.
Right on.
I know he's joking, not about what he was did, but I'm saying, but I'll tell you, it's a great example of kind of what we love about the car business is that Gage came on, started, learned, was a sponge, was open to training, all the opportunities given to him, and now he's in a leadership position, and you got like 8-9 dudes in there. These running, he
Yeah.
contacts. We'll probably surpass 400 leads again this month, and so they manage 400 interactions with customers, and help attribute to a majority of the business we do. And that is a kid who came in and worked hard and was committed. And
Well, and started as really just a goofy kid out of school, ready to party and live a lifestyle. And now he's a dad. He's, went into the muscle world. I mean, he's really changed his life to
Jacked.
be a good person. Yep, he's getting jacked.
get jacked, sell cars. What a motto!
Yes.
I don't know if that's his motto. I made that up. Right
I don't
now.
know. These kids just follow suit of
Yeah. It's a
the
good one.
old guys
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
But it's cool to watch them
It
grow.
is cool to watch. It's very fun to see. And then now he's passing that down to a new batch of young. We got a bunch of young guys over there now. Not some not so young guys, which are more my people.
Yes.
It's basically me and Dustin is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Me and Dustin are the
You
same
guys are
generation.
the older guys.
But even Dustin's, he's really done a great job mentoring and leading the new guys, training everybody, and a lot of that comes because Gage empowers that. So,
So if you need a job, remember we're hiring.
Yes.
true, especially because I see some of the posts about your jobs. You people hate your jobs.
Yeah. Listen,
if your job
life
sucks
is
that
short.
bad-
Move on.
I'll tell you what, a car business is fun. Is everything is different.
Yeah.
Every day is different. Every interaction is different. Every person's
Lots
situation.
of movement, lots
every
of chances to
personality is
grow.
different. Like you have two people buy the exact same truck, and they're wildly different humans with different situations.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
true.
it's fun that way. Like I get so
Nothing's
bored
the
so
same.
fast.
You did.
So bored so fast. Like when you have things that are just redundant. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, well,
Listen, if you're bored, come see us.
if you're bored and ambitious,
Yeah, you cannot.
because I will
be-
tell you, this is for the ambitious. If you are not,
I mean, you could almost tell. Like sometimes people get hired in, and you're like, yeah, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, no.
And then some you're like, ooh, he's got some fire. Like that's.
Again,
that's it.
Gage is a great example. I'm sure on paper, with all respect, Gage,
Lots of schools attended.
probably wasn't the hire most people look for, but had ambition, had personality, had energy, and
so cute.
Very cute.
Very
that was on the
cute.
resume. Cute scale.
Check.
Just kidding, Attorney General. We don't have a cute scale. It's
No,
just
we
a joke.
don't. Uh-huh.
It's just a joke.
No, you should see some of the fuglies that come in here. No, just kidding.
Oh boy.
I'm kidding.
HR.
For the record, I haven't hired anyone in
Everybody's
years. This is
amazing.
all coming from Christy.
That was funny.
Christy doesn't hire anyone either.
Maybe we should do Jeff's deal of the week.
We should
All right,
follow
Jeff, save us.
Deal
Let's
of the
go.
week.
Holy cow.
Cut
We
it
got
off.
butt
cut it
cheeks and cute for scales.
off. Yeah, it's gotten
We're
way
a
out of
hot
hand.
mess
on earth.
today.
All right. How about a 2022 Subaru
Oh, that is
WRX
cute.
base model?
I was looking at it.
Now, this car right here is basically a rally
Race
car
car, huh?
on the road. Yes, it is. It's definitely nice. Someone's going to pick this up and be very happy. It's a rally car. Look at it.
How much is
Looks
that
like a
bad
race
dog?
car.
Yeah.
But it's a Subaru, guys, and it's available. It only has 31,748 miles. It has the 2.4 liter motor in it. And it is, let's see what color that is. That is ceramic white, they call
Yeah,
that.
listen. Every car manufacturer has a fancy name for
For
their
For
your
white, I know.
Pearl white.
Yeah. This
I
is
know.
eggshell white.
Eggshell
Yeah.
white.
This is tile white. This is cloud
Anyways,
white.
it's available down here
Yeah.
at Finley
Snow
Used Car
white.
Center down
It
here.
It looks, if you want to
It's
look
white,
different
bro.
on the road,
It's the most
that's the
basic
car.
color. White is white.
Okay, it's
No, when you
white.
drove
It's
a little
white.
Pearl
I think ours is called Summit White.
iridescent.
You know, like summit of a mountain. Like,
It's got carbon black interior.
Listen, Christy from Finley, what sounds funner? I mean, let's be honest. You
Yeah.
can doll up a name,
you got to dress it up.
dress it up.
Anyways,
I'm
it's got a
just shamed.
6-speed manual. I forgot to
just
tell you
shamed.
also.
I branded myself poorly.
Guys, 6-speed manual.
Yeah.
Oh, shush
So
it.
Yes.
that is a cool car, and obviously Subarus are a lot of fun.
Yeah, you got to shift it.
When you go to cold weather places, Subarus are everywhere.
Listen, because they're all-wheel drive.
Right.
That's right.
And that one is not super obnoxious with a gigantic fin and gold wheels and all the other.
You
True.
can make it that way, though.
No,
if you
listen,
Yeah, you
most
could.
of them are.
Yeah.
And I know that's like a thing in that world, but
Yeah.
every once in a while you pull up, you're like, what are you driving?
When's
Yeah.
the last time you drove a stick shift?
Oh, probably not that long ago.
When you drive them, do you not get excited?
No.
When I first started with Finley, I was in the service department, and the best part of my job was when a Corvette would come in that was stick shift, and people would be like, I can't drive it. I'm like, I can.
Yeah.
Or the Honda. When the Hondas come in and you're just like, it takes you right back to
So for
16
many years,
old.
I drove a manual transmission Geo Tracker
Geo Tracker.
with bad air, no roof, didn't run on all cylinders, and so I remember distinctly all the horrible situations driving that
Stuff. Oh, like when you're on a
that
hill.
stupid hill by Hastings, and some a-hole pulls up
Get so
this far
close.
behind you, and you're like,
Oh,
You're like,
man.
so I couldn't like use the power because I didn't have any power.
do you do the brake?
No, I just friggin'
Feather the
gunned
clutch.
it.
Feather the clutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feather it.
Yep.
Listen.
We need
I
a picture of that
still
car.
Love driving.
Uh,
We
that-
need to see a picture of that.
So this was pre-smartphone.
Oh,
So whatever pictures I have are probably on someone's disposable camera roll
Somewhere.
somewhere.
oh boy.
Yeah, which I actually stumbled across once. I actually came across old, like
Disposable.
I don't know if they're disposable or like something you actually sent in a Walgreens, got printed off of or whatever. But it was when me and my brother went to the AFC Championship game, like
Oh,
Oh
gosh, 2006, 2008, something like that. Like,
they're
wow.
cool.
Did you take it to Walmart?
I already had the pictures, like, but they were
Oh.
actual physical pictures, so they're all
It's
bent
wild,
funny and
yeah.
terrible
Oh, cool.
quality.
Some
and,
of them age really well,
Wild.
some of them do not.
Yeah, but it was a great memory, and then I just laughed because, I had refused to pay for the Wi-Fi on the plane. I downloaded like 9 hours of podcast to get through a 4-hour flight.
This guy's nuts.
But anyway, so I'm bored, right? I'm bored, and so your phone starts making these like
the
phone
little
slideshows
videos.
for you, and the damn thing's smart, creepy ass phone, right?
Yeah,
And
it
starts,
hears you. Everything
it's playing
you
me
say.
like recaps of Pittsburgh trips over the years.
Oh,
And I'm like,
were you
what?
crying?
A creepy? Oh, it was
Was it like
weird.
Benjamin when he was
Yes.
little?
Yes. And all the way up until now, like it was in timeline.
Did you create it or just?
No, the
Ah,
stupid
you should've
phone did
created it.
I know you should. If you
I mean, you share it.
it'll- Yeah.
No, well, there's like 8 of them. It got really cool. It was like Caribbean trips, Pittsburgh trips, like river days.
I wonder if you could.
It was badass.
If you could save those and then send them into like Walmart or something, because it'll build you a book and you don't have to really
I'm not doing any of that.
listen.
I'm not doing it. I refuse.
All right, we got some events coming up.
We do have events.
Yeah,
We
let's
do.
start with this one.
So I just chose to stick with all of the haunted houses because there's a lot of them. The AOBI one is very cool. It's happening Thursday through Saturdays, so make sure you get out there. It's like $8. Kids are having a great time. That is kind of a map of all the ones going on. Needles, Oatman, Bullhead. Cornfest is happening this weekend. They have a great haunted house. And guess what? It is free to walk in there. You can go in there for free. You could BYOB, but definitely get your kids out there. I think it's like $5 to go through it. But remember, when you support the Cornfest, all of that money goes directly back into the community. Friday night and Saturday, they will be having crazy fun events. As well as you can walk through the little area where vendors are selling things, and those are local vendors as well.
Does it sound like there's a helicopter in your ears?
It does. It was driving me.
I don't know if everybody else can hear that, but it sounds like a helicopter.
know.
Well, my volume's off. It's not coming from my mic.
Yeah.
After Gage was on here,
Gage
I heard it.
screamed
Did
too
you hear
loud.
it before?
I don't know. I didn't notice.
Anyways, witches. Okay, this you should go on to the paddleboard, but it's
No.
the witches paddleboard.
Have I ever told you my
day.
paddleboard story?
Did you follow?
Listen, so a lifetime ago, when I was married, we were paddleboarding. Okay,
It sounds
an
romantic.
elite athlete. Okay, we get on these rental paddle boards. She's walking around on the thing like it's not even there. I can't get this stupid thing to stay steady to save my life. Probably a 100-pound difference between the two of us. If not, no, actually, probably way more than 100 pounds.
Yeah, probably
And so I'm
more
on
like
this stupid
150.
paddle board, and it's just like this the whole time. And she's like, "What are you doing?" You turn around, walk around, and I was like, "I hate paddleboarding."
Well,
So,
girls also are able to kind of like swing their legs over it. Men have that is not so comfortable for men, so it's a challenge.
I ain't doing that.
Mitchell, we have
You know what I'll do?
this
I'll
big,
take my boat
gigantic
out
one.
and I'll hold a paddle while I stand on the boat and be like,
I'm
Good
paddleboarding.
job.
"Nailed it." Yeah.
Mitchell got a big
need a
gigantic
bigger
one, and then
paddleboard.
he has an ice chest, so he like sits on it on the ice
Yeah,
chest.
that
It's
sounds
pretty
way
genius.
better.
Yeah,
If you, hey, all you need after that is a little small motor, and you're in business.
and then
That's
you're
right.
Yeah, get like a little
100%.
fishing motor.
Maybe a sail. I don't know.
Do
Yeah,
whatever you want.
end up in Havasu.
Yeah. All right, next up.
Oatman Honda, I'm telling you what, if you are looking for a thrill,
I don't even
this
like
is
that
it.
picture.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
it's
place.
Hell with this.
This is the place.
Get it off the screen.
You have
Just
to go.
kidding.
Everybody in town should go. Everybody that's not in town, you should come out and go. This is it.
That's
This
the
is
big one
house.
right there.
Yeah.
I hope they're marketing this out of area because that's a pretty unique experience.
It's worth
Yes.
a
$15.
straight up ghost town ghost thing.
Yes.
Yep. It's a whole nother level.
All right, and then last but not least,
Oh, we are the drop-off point, or one of the drop-off points for the socks, slippers, and blanket drive. So if you have any of those available, I can come pick them up as well.
yeah,
But it definitely goes to the older folks in the
Are
community.
we doing anything as a store for this?
yeah, we got a box.
Mm-hmm.
No. Like, are we
Oh.
doing anything?
Well, not yet.
I think we should bring it up.
Maybe. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Yep. Get like an early out if you bring a blanket or something, or
Oh, shoot. Let's go.
Shoot, I'll bring
Yeah.
2.
I'll bring 2, Jeff says.
Jeff brings in 8 blankets and never shows up
He's
to
like,
work.
Take the day
See
off.
ya Monday.
We'll have to pitch Bancroft, see if we can maybe
Work something out.
like in the past, if you brought in X amount of canned goods, you could wear jeans all
Yeah.
week or whatever. Like,
Even socks. You'd be surprised how many people don't have
Yeah.
socks.
listen, I'll tell you what is.
Slippers.
I've been visiting Pittsburgh since I left. I left when I was 12. I'm not 12 anymore.
No.
And
been a
I'll
little
tell
while.
you, there's a lot of poverty around that city now. It's very sad. A lot of homeless folks, and the weather's beautiful, but it's getting ready to get cold.
What do
And
they
I
do?
always think about that here because it gets. Everybody doesn't think deserts, but man, it gets nasty.
Well,
Super
and we
cold.
can very easily make ourselves feel like poverty doesn't happen around here, but that is far from the truth. There is
Yeah.
a lot of homeless people. That
Yeah.
just,
We
the
actually
city
live in
does
one of the
pretty good
Poorest
keeping
areas
them in.
in the state, and we just have a very unique divide of those things, and a lot of poor folks here. It's very, very affordable to live, so it's an opportunity for people to get going, but not
shh,
easy.
Don't tell people.
Yeah. So listen, you have little things sitting around your house that you do not need. There's always somewhere. The shelter always takes stuff too. So
Yeah.
let's go.
All right, that's our
That's
event
a
coming up.
wrap.
That's what's happening.
See you on the field. Hey, Jeff, you're going to do sports light?
Oh yeah,
Let's
I'll
go.
be on the field out there.
Don't
you
be
know
staying
me.
all by the green. Make sure you
Well,
hit the red,
I'm
too.
gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna go one side, then the other side. I'm gonna get
Okay.
both.
You know the
teams.
one thing that actually, like, normally I'd be pumped about, but I'm super pissed about this time? So, in years past, the home team was away from...
Yes.
Well,
Are they still making go on the same side?
they make the home team closer to the crowd, because the crowds are insane. And, it's like the visiting teams always complain, so...
Well, for a while, they were making both teams go on the same side.
I've
Just-
never seen that, but...
It was like, what the?
No, I've
heck?
never seen that.
Yes, I did.
Never happened.
Well, not with Mohave because you guys are like, we're not going on the same side, maybe?
No one should
Okay.
be on the same side. There's not enough
No.
room. You only have, like, one coaching area from 30 to 30. Like,
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
you're crazy. Something else happened.
It's very possible. I concur.
But Mohave will be on the far side because they're the visiting team this game, which normally I'd be like, perfect. Except for I'm going to be so far away now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I got to learn sign language real fast. What are you guys doing?
I always say, what the world? That means what the F
Yeah.
in the nicest
Maybe
way
I need
possible.
to learn that. Yeah.
Need one of those cones to yell through.
Bless your heart.
Bless your, well, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. All right, guys, we'll see you there Friday night.
All right.
Let's go.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.
Are you trying to get me to flex?
Yes, I am. We have a show every
Come on,
we
I
have
can't
a
go
picture
out
every
unless you
year.
do it. I can't go out
Ready,
unless you do it. Ready, go.
Nah.
Here we go. That's it.
A
All
little
right.
bigger. A little bigger. Have a good day, guys.